Hi everyone, my name is Ola Norman and I'll be presenting the film My Night at Maud's, directed by Eric Romer. The film, published in 1969, is a perfect example of a French New Wave in art film movement that began in 1950s. French New Wave presents many existential themes through filming similar to documentary style work, often using a limited equipment and long takes for minimum editing. The film was made by Rumor as the fourth in a series of six moral tales. The films, featuring a similar story of a man attracted to women whose relationships are threatened by a new woman that cause the man to return to the athletic woman. The main characters on the film My Night at Maud's: Jean Louis, a lonely engineer new to the town of Claremont, a devout Catholic friend who attends Mass regularly. Sometimes he eyes a woman named Francois, which he believes that she is a destined wife. John Lewis met an old friend, Vidal, who invites him over to a friend's house Christmas Eve. After midnight mass, to a head over to a woman who fancies mods. After a discussion took place, and a drinking night while recommending that John Lewis spend the night to avoid driving home in the snow. After recommendation, Vidal left Maud's house and returned to his home because he left the window open, and he was awaited of that. Though Jean Louis reasoned to speak a little more about Maud's divorce. And after her husband had an offer, Maud reveals her latest divorce and that she's not flying to company. As well, while she talking with John, she mentioned that she doesn't see Vidal as a partner, but he is a good man with a good heart. John explained to Mads that he's hard in love with Francois, even if they have not met before. And they hug for a moment, but John puts an end to their encounter. And Mads invites John to walk in the snow with some friends, but she was heartbroken. The next day, on his way to John Lewis and driving back home, he noticed Francois and went to her without any hostage to introduce himself and invite her to share a meal after mass. After sharing the meal, he got to know each other, and he offered a service to Francois to drive her to her home because the weather was snowy and her home was not far away. But he got stuck in the snow over the road, causing him to spend the night at Francois' house. The next day, after John Lewis spent the night at Francois' house, they go for a walk. And while they walk, Francois admits that she is a broken heart after a relationship with the married man, which made them start a new beginning. The movie jumps up to 5 years later when John Lewis and Francois become married with a child. While they spent their time on the beach, they met Maud. The twist at the end is a significant element of the film that Romer uses to examine the absurdity of love, a main theme of a French New Wave that could be argued by one of the four: Jean Louis, Francois, Maud, and her ex-husband. But all of them seems to want a different partner. The relationship between them were complicated. Jean Louis want Francois. Francois want the ex-husband of Maud, and Maud want Jean Louis. Though they were blessed with their expectation for a long-term partner during their fling. John Lewis seems to have the most chemistry with Maud, but he prefers Catholic wife and marries Francois instead. Romer wants us to challenge our own love desires and suggest that settling compromise leads to harnessing some expectation at all. Every character in the film differs from the others in terms of principles and personality. Jean Louis diffident. Francois is heartbroken. Maud's open-minded. Romer Films has won awards: the best film in the year 1969, the French Syndicate of Cinema Critics, top Virgin Language Film, and best original screenplay.